All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going over kind of the ins and outs of Google Classroom just to make your life a little easier. I feel like some of our grades are kind of hurting right now just because we're not understanding how to turn things in or what's expected. So I want to go over it with you really quickly. So when you first log into the classroom, this is what you're going to see. It looks a little different for me, obviously, but it's called the stream. And what that is like your Instagram stream or your thing on Snapchat, like the stories. So it just kind of puts everything there. There's no real reason for it to be there except for when it got posted. The easiest thing to do is to always go to the classwork tab. It should be in the middle. And this one is going to have everything for you. So most of you won't have the homework sign and the syllabus at the top, but if you do, you need to get it done. But typically it starts out with that date. So Monday, September 14th is today. What you need to do is open up everything in Google in Google Classroom for that day. So I'm going to open up this. All you got to do is click on that. Come back over here. Whoa, don't move in this couch. And then go to warm up and open that up. And then you can open it with Cami, obviously. So you're going to complete it with Cami. And then, and of course, this might look different for you than it does for me just because I'm on the teacher side of things. So open everything up that we're going to need for the day. First thing I would do is check the slides. What is there to do? And then that's also where the would you rather is. Most of the slides are going to be exactly the same. So open your warm up and complete it in the first 5 minutes of class. Make sure you can see me and you at the same time by doing a split screen. If you need help with that, please ask Mr. Wilson because he is going to be able to explain it so much better than I can. The first thing was the warm-up. So this is the warm-up for today. It literally says Monday, September 14th warm-up as the PDF name, and then it was also the warm-up tab. We're changing it up. It's not going to be the half page Tuesday through Friday. It's going to be a like one single question for you to do. So that should be a little easier for you to manage instead of trying to get all of it done. Starting this week, so week 4, we're going to be I'm just going to go over it real fast, and the credit is from you turning it in correctly. Make sure you do it on your own, please, because when we do return back to in-person, that's the expectation, and that's the same expectation for in-class. So go ahead and do your warm-up for the day when we're doing the warm-up. If we have any notes, you're going to obviously have to watch what I'm doing and what your notes look like to fill them in. Sometimes they're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be exactly the same, but I try my best to make it easier for everyone. And then you have your assignment for the day. So notice I didn't have to go back to Classroom at all once I opened everything up. Everything is right here. So I can work and I can make sure I've got everything ready to go. Another reminder is that your warm-up needs to be turned in every single day. If you are absent, which means you didn't log on to Google Meets, then you do not have to complete it. Because that is it's like a freebie. I automatically give you an A for that. Make sure you turn in everything. So all this stuff for Cami, it needs to be turned in. Now, one thing I want to say, we had the situation come up last week where people were completing part 1 and part 2 of the practice, and we only did 3 questions in class, and then the timer went off. Whatever we finish in class is the expectation for you virtually. So if we only get through 5 questions and we don't have any time for independent practice, then that's what I expect you to do. I don't expect you to get the whole worksheet done when we didn't have time to do that in class, because that's not fair to you when the people in class aren't getting that. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for everyone to kind of be on the same page and get as much practice together. So don't overwork yourself if it doesn't need to be, okay? Yeah. So like today, if we go through this and we only get through 3 questions and then the 5-minute timer goes off, then that's all you're expected to do. Just make sure you turn it in. Now, if I do tell you there's independent practice time and I expect you to get it done, then I expect it to be done. And I will be grading based off of that. But I'm not going to take a grade on something we only did 3 questions on out of 10. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions on grades, please email me. Don't put it on the stream. Don't put it, I don't know what else you could do. Just email me, please. So I will absolutely love to tell you your grade, what you're missing, anything like that. I am going to be reaching out to you this week and probably the beginning of every week to tell you what your grade is and if you're missing anything. So keep in mind that we do 6 weeks here. It's not 9 weeks. So in 2 weeks, the grading's over and you should be getting progress reports this week. So just make sure that you are keeping track of things, that you're on top of it. If you have questions, email me, let me know, ask me in the chat. You know, sometimes it's hard for me to see the chat on Google Meets, but you can unmute and ask me if I'm not giving directions or something. I would absolutely love to help you. So make it easier. If you do miss a day, let me know if, I'll let you know if there's something that you need to make up because it was a graded assignment, and I'll direct you to what that was. But other than that, I just wanted to kind of give you a little rundown, make it a little easier, and make sure you know our expectations for this. So have a good day.